Welcome to the Devbhoomi Dashboard, an analytical atlas of public policy, governance, and sectoral transformation in Uttarakhand. This video synthesizes over 80 legislative acts, social schemes, and tech initiatives into a unified state development framework. The sectoral blueprint is based on 4 thematic pillars: macro governance, human capital, natural and economic capital, and future forward. Each pillar addresses critical aspects of state development. Macro governance traces the maturation of digital administration, from early foundational infrastructure like the statewide area network and Devbhoomi software, to modern integrated citizen portals such as the CM Helpline 1905 and Nagrik Sevayan Aapke Dwar. This scene highlights the evolution of Uttarakhand land laws, starting with the initial law in 2002 to the passing of the UP Zamindari Abolition Amendment Act in 2025. It also designates the Uniform Civil Code milestone in July 2021. Focusing on human capital, this section maps the female demographic life cycle through 4 stages: infancy and early childhood, adolescence and education, marriage and motherhood, and entrepreneurship and independence. Each stage is supported by specific social schemes. This scene details women's reservation and foundational safeguards. It showcases the staircase of empowerment, which increased reservation from 20% to 30%. Foundational safeguards include key acts such as the Maternity Benefit Act, 1961. The youth education and employment pipeline is structured in 3 phases: policy and foundation, skilling infrastructure, and digital employment routing. Initiatives include the National Youth Policy, the Uttarakhand Skill Development Mission, and the Rozgar Prayag portal. The Health and Social Security Network centers on the Atal Ayushman Uttarakhand Yojana for universal health coverage. It is supported by schemes for emergency access and various pension and nutrition nets. Natural and economic capital focuses on the Ganga and environment basin. Initiatives include the Paryavaran Mitra Yojana for afforestation and the Namami Gange Yojana, covering key tributaries for river conservation. Grassroots economic value chains are driven by 4 key areas: biomass monetization, aquaculture, village tourism, and agriculture and allied sectors. These initiatives leverage local resources to generate rural income and growth. The science and tech stack architecture for Future Forward is presented in 3 layers: the base layer of foundational infrastructure, the middle layer of R&D and institutional nodes, and the top layer focusing on interfaces and security, including the Cyber Crisis Management Plan. Scientific outreach modalities are organized into 3 zones: mobile outreach with the Lab on Wheels project, fixed regional hubs like Science City Dehradun, and sky-facing activities, exemplified by the Nakshatra Sabha for astrotourism. The holistic transformation matrix shows how governance, human capital, economy, ecology, and technology intersect. This policy architecture shifts from isolated welfare schemes to interconnected, life cycle-based ecosystems to build a resilient state.